You know, for the longest time, your pal Vito here is a little bit dense. I couldn't figure out what the reference to the banana phone was. Then yesterday, for no reason, it came to me. Apple, of course. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little dense sometimes, folks. So next time I say, I don't understand what that means, smack me in the head. So yeah, that's Apple, of course. All right, welcome back to Record Shop Simulator. We are here with our boys. They are back in the clear again, dancing around. I left these boxes here because they were actually hovering last time. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Yeah, that's right, guys. Dance away. Nice clean floor in front of you. Just clean up when you're done. You got buckets after all. Yeah, so let's see what we're doing here today. Well, so the last time here, maybe the last couple times, I mentioned I was going to leave all of the... Okay, well, let me back up a little bit, right? Go back one more. First of all, I would say, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit a subscribe, let people know, share the links, let everybody know I'm having fun out here. Also, check my other two channels out, at Silent Vedo, at Retro Vedo. Things heating up over there, yes. I'm not going to explain this. Go check them out. Yeah, so the plan was before, we were going to try to see if we carried the three most expensive items, the highest price, the highest profit margin items. How much money can I make? And it's been working. You notice top right-hand corner, $451,000. That's not taken me that long to get there. Now, back to what I started saying, I had left all of the albums, right, and all the CDs around the sides because I didn't want to have to sell them. I wanted to be able to just populate them back again. I changed my mind and I went ahead through a couple weeks in game and sold all the albums and the CDs, right? So they're all gone. Because another thing I noticed, and you'll see these racks are gone. What I've been noticing is, since there's no albums over here, no one's coming over to this side and buying anything. These have been relatively full for a long time. So I think what I'm going to for a long time. So I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe put a couple turntable stands over here and then fill the rest of this out. That's what my plan is. Fill this out with the headphone stands. Yeah. And if you notice here, we have our speaker stands in the middle. I'm going to pick up, what's that, 3 more there. And then we're going to fill out the other side of the corral here today. So when we're done with this video, we will have a buttload of turntables, a bunch of speakers, and oh my goodness, do you realize how much this will be worth over here? Each one of these boxes is about $2,200, a box of 6. So each cabinet is about $6,000, close to $6,500. Right now, there are 32 cabinets. That's almost $200,000 right here. And there's going to be another 1, 2, 3, at least 4 times 2. Oh my goodness, another 8. It's going to be over $500,000 just in DRIPS. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. We're going to go ahead and open the store. There's no reason not to. Right now, with half the store over here, missing a few racks full of speakers, and only having 2 of like 8 of these rows, I'm making, I think my record now is like 24 grand in one day. There we go. We're waiting for our first customer. I don't have to stock albums. You hear that in the background, I apologize. It's my work PC. Someone's pinging me late at night. That's not cool. We're just going to sit here and watch people buy stuff. And like every other day, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to replenish some stuff. I think the first thing I'm going to do is finish out this corral here. So we need to buy a bunch of turntable stands. Yeah. So looking already, I think I need 4 more there just to finish out the front half. I'm going to try to mirror it. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll see, though. Right, so what am I doing? That's what you're asking. If you haven't watched my previous episodes and you don't know my theory is pretty simple. It's this. If customers have no choice but to buy expensive things, they'll buy expensive things. Now, you're going to see a lot of people walking out of here crying because they can't find albums or whatnot. But you're going to see it finally. Okay, I'm going to explain something else here, too. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people buying a lot of expensive stuff. Right, so what I'm explaining here, it has taken me like 2 weeks to sell this small amount of CDs. For some reason, it was like a black hole. I had the CD stand right here. After all the records were gone, no one would touch the CDs. They would just absolutely not go over to them. So I moved it over to here. They would do the same thing. No one would touch it. So I moved it over to here. Still, no one would touch it. You notice there's still some over there, too. So then I rearranged all my boxes of the CD stands and the record stands. And you saw it right there. Someone's finally buying one of the CDs. I'm trying to get rid of those. Okay, part of that theory is when I have any of the low price items in the stock, right? If I have any records, if I have any CDs, the theory is that when people buy those, they don't buy expensive things, right? It makes sense because if that's what they're buying, right. So this person, instead of buying something expensive, they're buying a CD, which is 22 bucks. Whoop-de-doo, all right? So my theory is get rid of all the, keep buying that up. Get rid of all the low-end stuff, and people will buy nothing but high-end stuff. I just sold 6 CDs right there. All right, so we should be out of CDs here really quickly. Yeah, that's like 9 already. And you'll see the sales start to add up here as soon as those are gone. And people have no choice but to buy the big stuff. Alright, keep buying the CDs. Let's see how we're doing over here. We have 1 CD left there. And 2 more there. That's 3. So as soon as we can get rid of those, people are starting to come over here again. I don't know what happened. There's something buggy with the game. It's like there was a certain rack that those were on. It was like a black hole, a Bermuda Triangle. I've seen it in other games, but this one, it did it in this one too. So hopefully that's gone. Because I don't want to fill this whole area out with drips, really expensive drips, and have no one in here buying them. My other part of this theory is the higher concentration of things that I have, the higher price items. That vacuum cleaner. The more they'll buy. Right, the more they'll be apt to buy. See, that's 1,400 bucks right there. Woohoo! What happened there? Yeah. So almost done with the CDs. I think we have 2 left. Another bug. When someone is unhappy and they walk out of the store like that crying, like 3 out of 5 times, it will turn the alarm system on. I don't understand. Should have 1 CD left, I think. Did you buy it? Yes, you did. Good for you. Hallelujah. The CDs are gone. Yeah. Right. So now you're going to see a lot of people walking out of the store unhappy. But the percentage of people that are buying a lot of stuff, that's $1,000 right there, is great enough we're making a ton of scratch. Okay? That is the plan today. And I see people over on this side now. For the past week or 2 in game, honestly, they were not coming over to this side and buying anything, and that was worrying me. Because I thought, oh wow, I'm going to have all these in stock and no one's going to buy them? That's horrible. And so this guy, yeah, whoa, yeah, $1,700. We got 2 people left in here. They're browsing around. Also noticed some really weird pathing issues. I had 2 record stands out here far away from each other, and people would come in. They would come in and they would do this roundabout circle 8 to get to each one, and then pick something up and then go and repeat back through their steps. I don't understand it. There's some weirdness going on in the game. That's all I can say. Maybe me shuffling around boxes and stuff has gotten rid of some of the weird pathing that was making people not buy the CDs. I don't know, but you saw it right there. All the CDs went. First day, all the CDs went. And it was at least 2 weeks in game where no one would buy. I had 16 CDs left and they were there. I tried several different locations. Yeah, they just wouldn't buy them. I don't get it. Yeah, so here you go. Nice. 1,900 bucks. Kaboom! This guy's buying some serious stuff here. He got some drips. He's got a couple other things in that tiny little bag. Yeah, look at the pathing. What's he doing? I don't get it. All right, what did you buy, sir? You gonna make me happy? Oh, yes. Oh, $2,000. Boom. All right, let's see how we did. Okay, so with the CDs, this is what I was talking about. With the CDs, the revenue goes down because of the theory that if there's something lesser expensive for the people to buy, they'll buy that sometimes, not all the time. And that keeps them from buying the more expensive stuff. See how that works? All right, so let's start a new day. And we'll get some shelves. All right, so let's start off, let's get the 3 speaker shelves. And you're asking Vito, you gonna go back to selling records and stuff like that? Yeah, I will, yeah. I'm just trying to prove something right now, because that's just what I do. What did I say I needed? Were you paying attention? Yeah, I was, don't worry. Speaker stands, 1, 2, 3. $1,500, still got $460,000. Gonna need all of that, though. Once we start really stocking up on the DRIPS, ooh, yeah, we're gonna need that money. Okay. Make sure I can walk between these. I can. Because if I can't walk between them, the customers won't walk between them. That's how that works, believe it or not. Okay, so we got 3 times 16. No, 3 times 4. So we need 12 sets of speakers. Sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it? It is. But you know what? We make it back really quick. 12 sets of speakers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12, right? Yeah. Second guessing myself. Yep. And I know what you're saying. I really do. I can read your mind. You're saying, Vito, you have not been putting out a lot of content on the main channel lately. That's right, I haven't. But I've been putting out a lot of content on Silent Vito. And I put one out on Retro. I played Galaga, the arcade version. Yeah. Tried to see how many points I could get on a single life. And I did pretty well, I think. So go check that out if you want. You know, if you're into that thing. If you're not one of those people that used to stand in the arcade and watch people play games, maybe that's not for you. But maybe you're into Car Mechanic Simulator. I'm doing some special stuff over there too. Some special cars. Yeah, been pretty fun. I think the latest one was the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. Yeah. Vito even took it out for a little spin on the drag strip. Yeah. Yes, he did. And it's fast. She got an upgrade and she's fast. More to come there. A bunch more to come. Okay, let's go ahead and stock. I'm gonna put together my plan here. I'm gonna get how big are this? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can get 3 record stands right there. Turntable stands. You know what I'm talking about. Go to the furniture. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was 2. Don't try to fool me, mouse. I know what you're up to. Okay. Boom. Oh, a little bit bigger than I thought it was. You know what Vito's problem is? He measured from across the room. That just... that was whack. Way to go, Vito. That was dumb. Let's go ahead and store this over here. Yeah, my brain got really itchy. If you know Vito, you know that things like this drive me nuts. I had this stuff all just stacked in here willy-nilly. And I came over here and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I had to do that. One of the other reasons I got rid of all the records because it was honestly just making my brain itch. And I don't like that. All right, so 3 more times 6. No, 3 times 2. 6 more, yeah, 6 more turntables. Boxes of turntables, that is. And then we'll open the store up. Matter of fact, boom. Okay, so today we're going to see a big loss because of the furniture that I had to buy and all of the speakers and the turntables. Yeah, it's going to be a big loss, but the most telling number will be the gross revenue at the top. Right? So, watch and see. My theory is, once I get the whole store worked out, the revenue should expand with that exponentially. We'll see. I could be totally wrong. Sometimes I am. Not often, but sometimes I am. So folks, yeah, come over here. There's more stuff on this side of the store now. Well, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're gonna do that. I mean, you know what's coming, right? Batter up! Boom! How dare you steal something that expensive? Ugh. Yes, women can be jerk faces too. She was a jerk face. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here. For those of you that are uneducated to Vito's ways here, why do I have it laid out like this? You think, it's kind of uninviting, right? You come into a store and like, oh, I can't come in through here. No, this is my anti-shoplifting chute. Right? Everybody that tries to steal has to come through here. By the time they work their way, and that's what the part of the corral is, like a maze. By the time they work their way down here, I'm just sitting here waiting to give them some sweet skull music. That's right. So this is what I was talking about. You're going to see a bunch of people walking out unhappy. Boo-hoo. But you're going to also see anybody comes in with a smiley face or has picked anything off the shelf, it's going to be mega money. All right? Mega money. That's what the name of the game is right now. Boom. 1,700 bucks. Cha-ching! Okay, he's unhappy. He's going to leave. All right, so the next day we're going to get a couple more rows of shelves here. Before the end of the video, we are going to have this entire thing decked out with shelves where you can't see people. You don't see the tops of their heads walking down through the maze. Oh, you bought something anyway, even though you were unhappy. Good for you, Dangus. Get back to work. Those of you who don't know who Dangus is, go check out my Pumping Simulator 2 videos. Yeah. Him and his brother, Blingus. Oh, yeah. 1,700. Boom. Oh, yes. So you see, every time a customer comes up here, boom, 700, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. I had one the other day, 3,000 for one customer. So it works out. As I said, the theory is when there's nothing cheap for them to buy, they'll either just leave or they'll buy something more expensive. That's Vito's evil plan. And it is working like a charm. Okay, sir, you don't have to buy anything. You don't. You really don't. More people will, and it'll be rather expensive. Except you. 500 bucks? Get out of here. I'm kidding. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to hit the end of this day. I'll show you the gross amount, and then I will fast forward. We'll get a few rows of shelves in here. We'll go through another couple days just to show you that I am making a ton of scratch. I tell ya, dude in the white shirt, he's buying some stuff. Look at that, 3 sets of speakers. In case you don't do math very well, that's 1,575 bucks just in the speakers. And he was wandering over in this area for a little while too, so he's got a nice order here. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, buddy, 3,500 bucks. It's times like this I say, yeah, Vito, you know what you're... Yeah, Vito, you know what you're talking about. Are all 3 of these going to be customers? Because this guy's just sort of walking around the maze like he's lost. Okay, nobody bought any turntables from over there, so the pathing is still weird. Oh, you only bought one. Yeah. Get out of here, loser! Kidding. Hopefully your brother over here bought one. Hello, sir. Oh, that's much better. I see who the winner in the family is. Okay, so we lost money, but not that much. Remember we started with, I think, 460 on the day? Look at this. 29.25. Way to go! Hey, let's take a look. Shut up! Alright, so we lost $9,000, but we gained our gross $19,000. It's only gonna get better from here, folks. I'll be right back. Hey, let the madness begin. You can see what's about to happen here, folks. Offline, I may rearrange this a little bit so I can get an extra 2 rows in here, or 2 back-to-back shelves, but I'm starting to fill these out. I counted the number of units, and it's going to be close to 2,000, just in headphones alone. So, got a lot of work ahead of us. Right now, I'm making about 20 to 25,000 a day. And I can't keep up with the money. I'm spending a lot of money. Gonna make a big loss today, but as you can see, the money's just flowing in. Right, like the minimum amount is 500 bucks. Like that's a 7. That's 1,700. Yeah, boom. That's a 5. Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. The next episode. The next episode, we are going to make sure we have all the stock in place, and I'm going to shoot for $1 million. I want $1 million by the end of the next episode. May take a while, depending if my theory works out. Hopefully, the gross amount comes up here pretty sharply once I get all the stock in place. Right now, I'm not seeing it, but I'm still just in the early phases of stocking everything. So, oh, Vedo not thinking. Alright, so the concentration isn't quite where I wanted. I'm missing a lot of turntables over there, so it's going to take a little while to get the stock up, get the money up to where I want it to be. You can see right now, people are only buying one thing at a time. I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, we have our goals in play here, right? So we did what we wanted to do today. We got all the shelving done. We got most of the inventory. That half of it's done. This half needs a lot of work, obviously, right? It's a lot of money to spend, but you can see I have a lot of drips, okay? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed what you saw here today, folks. Stay tuned. The $1 Million episode's coming up. Folks, as always, you stay safe. Woof, you know it. Have a nice day. Only one? Come on, dude.